Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope quits Forrester and Carter puts pride first. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Hope Logan, Annika Noelle, may quit Forrester and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, if she decides to put her pride first. Hope's about to find herself at a crossroads. So let's discuss what that could mean for her next chapter. Now that Carter's relented on giving power back to the Forresters, he's going to get an earful from Hope. Carter will try to get Hope on board with his decision, especially since he urged Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, to keep her line. However, B&B spoilers say Hope will know she's going to get pushback from Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messins Wood, on this. Even if Hope for the future survives, it'll just mean more of Steffi bossing Hope around, and that's the last thing Hope wants after getting a taste of control with Carter by her side. Hope already warned Carter that she couldn't go back to taking orders from Steffi, so will she stick to that declaration? If Hope meant that, then she may ultimately decide to quit Forrester Creations and strike out on her own. At this point, Hope has to be tired of all the constant hope for the future feuding. Perhaps it's time to just let go of that dream and find a new one to pursue elsewhere. Of course, Hope may decide she's done with Carter as well, since all the grand plans they made together are crumbling. Between Carter's behavior with Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, and his betrayal through giving up Forrester power, Hope will have some good reasons to cut him loose. This may be the end of the road for Hope and Carter's relationship. Hope will once again face off with Steffi soon, so that could serve as a reminder of how much she loathes dealing with her rival. If Hope realizes she just can't do this anymore, she may make some predictions about building a new future for herself, one that doesn't include Carter or Forrester Creations. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Hope could make some major updates to her life and shock Carter with some life-changing news. In the high-stakes world of the bold and the beautiful, drama never takes a break. As the Forrester family navigates through their latest emotional turmoil, Hope Logan, Annika Noelle, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, are at the heart of shocking decisions that threaten to change everything. With tensions running high, two of the most pivotal characters make bold choices that could have lasting consequences. Hope takes a bold stand. Hope Logan's personal and professional life has always been a whirlwind. As a member of the iconic Forrester family, her life has been dictated by a complex web of family loyalty, love, and business expectations. But Hope is tired of living in the shadow of others' decisions. After years of trying to balance her responsibilities at Forrester Creations with her own dreams and desires, she finally makes a move that will rock the fashion empire. Hope quits Forrester Creations. Hope's decision to leave her role at Forrester is not one she makes lightly. For years, she has worked tirelessly at the family business, always trying to prove herself worthy of the Forrester name. Her mother, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and her father, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, have placed immense pressure on Hope to uphold the legacy of the family business. But Hope, whose heart has always been in her own creative vision, feels stifled. Her exit is fueled by the growing frustration that she is not being treated as an equal within the company. The latest developments at Forrester Creations, especially the tensions surrounding her relationship with her father, Ridge, and her complicated love life, are the final straw. Hope no longer wants to be a part of an environment where she feels unheard and undervalued. The moment she hands in her resignation, Hope's heart aches. She's leaving behind her dreams of becoming a central figure in the Forrester legacy, but she is also carving her own path. Whether she finds success or failure in the fashion industry, she's determined to take her life into her own hands. But this decision is more than professional, it's deeply personal. By quitting, Hope is also standing up for herself against the controlling forces that have been dictating her life for far too long. Hope's decision will shake the foundation of Forrester Creations and leave her family questioning their place in her future. Will this be the final step in Hope's journey of self-discovery, or will she regret leaving the family empire putting pride first? While Hope's resignation sets the stage for one of the biggest upheavals in Forrester Creations history, Carter Walton is also facing a life-changing crossroads. For months, Carter has been struggling with his place in the Forrester family's tangled web of romance and business. As a trusted member of the company, Carter has always been the reliable and steady force that people turn to when their lives get messy. However, he's never been able to put his own desires and pride first, until now. Carter has been in a relationship with Quinn Fuller, Rena Sofer, for a while, but their romance has been fraught with complications. He's constantly been in a position where he feels like he's being forced to put his professional responsibilities ahead of his personal happiness. The tension between his loyalty to Forrester Creations and his need for respect and self-worth has reached a boiling point. In recent weeks, Carter's frustration with his role at Forrester has intensified. He feels that he's been constantly overlooked and underappreciated. Despite his undeniable contributions to the company, he's often pushed aside in favor of others, particularly Ridge, who always seems to get the credit for the company's success. The breaking point for Carter comes when he realizes that he's been putting the needs of others ahead of his own for far too long. Determined to take control of his own life, Carter makes a stunning decision. He begins putting his pride first, leaving behind the role he once felt so honored to have. Carter is no longer content to be the man in the background, quietly doing the work without recognition. He's ready to assert himself in a way that he hasn't before. This doesn't necessarily mean leaving Forrester Creations entirely, but it does signal a shift in his approach to the company and his relationships with those around him. Carter's newfound sense of pride brings a refreshing change to his character, and it's not just about business. He's starting to recognize his worth as a man, as a professional, and as someone who deserves respect. While it may create friction between him and the Forrester family, Carter's bold move is an indication that he's no longer willing to be anyone's second choice. The fallout, Hope's resignation, and Carter's decision to put his pride first will undoubtedly have ripple effects throughout the Forrester empire. The Forrester family is already dealing with plenty of internal strife, and these bold moves will only escalate tensions. Ridge, who has always been a key figure in Hope's life, will struggle to understand her decision to leave Forrester Creations. Ridge has been trying to hold the family business together amidst ongoing personal and professional conflicts, and losing Hope could leave a void he's not prepared for. Will Ridge try to convince his daughter to return to Forrester, or will he respect her decision and let her find her own way? Meanwhile, Quinn's relationship with Carter has always been fraught with emotional complications. With Carter now putting his pride first, Quinn may find herself at a crossroads in her relationship. Is Carter's decision a sign of growth, or does it signal the beginning of an irreparable rift? Will she be able to accept the man Carter is becoming, or will their differences push them further apart? Both Hope and Carter are at a turning point in their lives. The decisions they make will reverberate throughout the bold and the beautiful, with consequences that could change the future of Forrester Creations and the personal lives of everyone involved. What's next for Hope and Carter? Hope's future is uncertain. She may find herself venturing into new creative territories, but she could also return to Forrester Creations one day, having learned the value of standing up for herself. As for Carter, his decision to put pride first may lead to bigger opportunities, but it could also spark a battle for his role within the Forrester legacy. One thing is certain, these two characters have made bold choices that will continue to shape the course of the bold and the beautiful. With Hope walking away from the Forrester empire and Carter embracing his self-worth, the drama is only just beginning. Keep watching, because when it comes to this soap opera, the boldest moves are often the most dangerous, And the most exciting